Hi students, this is Srinivas, Department of Botany. This is period 3 out of 17 periods. Previous class I explained about structure of pollen grain, development of male gametophyte and formation of gametes. This is the general matter about pollen grains. Pollen grains of many species may cause allergies and bronchial afflictions in some people, leading to chronic respiratory disorders like asthma, bronchitis, etc. That means when pollen grains are released from anther, the pollen grains are mixed with air, then when we take the air, when we breathe means the air will enter into our nose and the pollen grains also enter into our body through our nose. That means pollen grains are also inhaled by our nose. So many problems may occur. So that is mainly allergy and bronchial afflictions in some people, leading to respiratory disorders like asthma, bronchitis, etc. Pollen allergy is caused by mainly a plant called Parthenium styrophoros. Parthenium, commonly called carrot grass. That means it is not a carrot plant, it is not a grass plant, it is carrot grass. So, pollen allergy is caused by Parthenium, commonly called carrot grass. It belongs to family Asteraceae family. It was introduced into India as a contaminant with imported wheat plant. So that is when wheat plant was introduced into India, these pollen grains are attached to wheat plant, and so the Parthenium is introduced. Parthenium came into India as a contaminant with imported which plant? Wheat plant. Pollen grains are rich in nutrients. Pollen grains are rich in nutrients. That's why these pollen grains are used as pollen tablets as food supplements. In recent years, these pollen grains are used as food supplements. In the recent years, it became a fashion. In Western countries, large number of pollen products are in the form of tablets and syrups. Pollen consumption has been claimed to increase the performance of athletes, that means sports persons, and race horses. Athletes, that is sports persons and race horses. So pollen consumption has been claimed to increase the performance of athletes and race horses. That means to increase the movement, to increase the running. In those two cases, pollen consumption should be done. So when pollen grains are released from the anther, how much time that pollen grain would survive? The survive period is so called viability of pollen grain. How much time the pollen grain will be viability? It may vary from species to species. Here they have given few examples. Some plants like cereals like rice, wheat, etc. pollen grain viability within 30 minutes. That is, pollen grain, they do not lose viability up to 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, pollen grain lose their viability, and then they do not work under. They do not work under. Next one, in families like Rosaceae, Leguminaceae, Solanaceae, pollen grain viability for about months. So here 2 points I would recall. Pollen grain viability in cereals like rice, wheat within 30 minutes. Pollen grain viability for months in which families? That is Rosaceae, Leguminaceae, Solanaceae. Leguminaceae means Fabaceae. pollen grains are stored in a substance called liquid nitrogen. Pollen grains are stored in a substance called liquid nitrogen at a temperature minus 196 degrees centigrade. It is very, very important. Pollen grains are well stored in a substance called liquid nitrogen. Solid nitrogen means you have to say only liquid nitrogen, do not say solid nitrogen. At a temperature of minus 196 or plus 196, we have to say minus 196 degrees centigrade. These stored pollen grains can be used as pollen banks. That means pollen grains are stored in a bank called pollen banks in crop breeding programs. Seeds are stored in a bank called seed banks for further crop breeding programs. If pollen grains are cultured means, what is the ploidy of pollen grains? Ploidy of pollen grain is haploid. So that pollen grain will be taken and it is used in tissue culture. As we are using the haploid, so haploid plantlets are obtained. So that is when pollen grains are taken from pollen banks, haploid plants are obtained. Always haploid plants are sterile, not fertile. So if we want to produce fertile plants, those should be in diploid condition. So haploid plants should be converted into diploid plants by using a substance called colchicine. That is, colchicine is an alkaloid obtained from Colchicum autumnale, which belongs to family Liliaceae, which part means seeds. So that is, colchicine is an alkaloid obtained from seeds of Colchicum autumnale, which belongs to family Liliaceae. Like that, seeds are stored in a bank called seed banks. Seeds are diploid in nature. So that means when seeds are cultivated, diploid plants are directly produced. So if we observe the flower, there is number of stamens in a flower. Almost all the stamens are equal in their size in the flower. If we take 10 flowers of different species, these stamens length may vary from one flower to another flower. It is also normal condition. But within a flower, all the stamens are not similar in their size. Within a flower, all the stamens are dissimilar in their size. That is, variation in the length of filaments within a flower means Brassica, Salvia, Ocimum, Liliaceae. Brassica, Salvia, but not Salvinia. Ocimum, Liliaceae. So in all these plants, variation the length of filaments of stamens within a flower. Examples, these points will come under first year. That is, Brassica, number of stamens 6. Brassica, number of stamens 6. Out of 6 stamens, 2 are short and 4 are long. Like that. So we have to know in each flower number of stamens. Number of stamens also we have to know. So number of stamens in each flower of Fabaceae. All these points will come under first year. So number of stamens in each flower of Fabaceae, example Pisum, etc. Total number of stamens 10. So 9 plus 1 arrangement. 9 plus 1 means 2 bundles. 2 bundles condition is called diadelphous. So number of stamens in Fabaceae flower means you have to say 10. Number of stamens in largest bundle means 9. Number of stamens in smallest bundle means 2. Number of bundles means we have to say 2. 9 stamens 1 bundle, another remaining 1 stamen, 10th stamen as another bundle, 2 bundles. As stamens are present in 2 bundles, that condition is so called diadelphous. Diadelphous is a characteristic feature of Fabaceae family. In Solanaceae, number of stamens in each flower means 5. Brassicaceae means 6. 2 plus 4 out of 6. 2 are short and 4 are long. In Liliaceae, total stamens are 6 arranged in 2 whorls of 3 each. So 3 plus 3, outer whorl 3, inner whorl 3. Malvaceae, number of stamens in Malvaceae means, that is hibiscus, many. Number of stamens in each male flower. What is a male flower? The flower which contains only the male part called androecium and no other gynoecium, it is so called male flower. So male flower means it contains only stamens. What is the peculiarity of this male flower of Euphorbia? Euphorbia means this plant shows the type of inflorescence is cyathium. In that male flower of Euphorbia, number of stamens in each flower, male flower means, number of stamens in each male flower of Euphorbia means, we have to say only one stamen. One stamen is present in each male flower. That is very, very important. Number of stamens in each male flower of ficus means, we have to say 3 stamens. So that means, why we have to know all these stamens number means, pollen grains are produced inside the pollen sac of anther. Majority of stamens are dithecous. Dithecous means number of pollen sacs 4. So majority of families are dithecous except Malvaceae. Malvaceae is Malvaceae shows monothecous stamens or monothecous anthers. That means Malvaceae monothecous anther. In Malvaceae, monothecous anthers present. Monothecous. Mono means one. Thecus means anther lobe. In monothecous anther, number of anther lobes 1. Number of anthers 1. Number of pollen sacs 2. In remaining all other families, all they show dithecous stamens. Dithecous means bilobed. Bilobed means 2 anther lobes. Number of pollen sacs 4. So pollen grains are produced inside the pollen sac, also called pollen chamber, also called microsporangium. Study of pollen grains is called palynology. Famous palynologists, that is Wodehouse, P.K.K. Nair, C.G.K. Ramanujam. Study of pollen grains is called palynology. Go through the notes, my dear students. Now I would recall some important points based on from previous classes in sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The reproductive part of a plant is what is the reproductive part of a flower? What is the reproductive part of a plant? Answer is flower. Flower contains number of floral leaves. Flower contains number of floral leaves. We have to say 4. What are they? Calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. Number of nodes in a typical flower. Number of nodes in a typical flower 4. Number of internodes in a typical flower. Number of internodes means we have to say 3. That is number of nodes minus 1. What is the male reproductive part of a flower? Male part of a flower. It is androecium. Try to answer the questions. I feel that you are in front of me and this is our classroom. Try to answer them. I will give you few seconds time. Okay, my dear students. What is the female part of a flower? Female part of a flower. Gynoecium. What are the parts of androecium? Filament, anther. What are the parts of gynoecium or carpel? 3 parts: ovary, style, stigma. Pollen grain receptivity part of these. Pollen grain receptivity part of a carpel gynoecium means you have to say stigma. What are the end products of sexual reproduction? End products of sexual reproduction. That is, whenever the sexual reproduction occurs, some products will be formed. Those are so called end products. What are the end products of sexual reproduction means? We have to say fruits and seeds. Typical anther is, typical anther contains number of lobes. Typical anther contains number of lobes 2. That's why we are saying bilobed. Number of sporangia 4. That's why we have to say tetrasporangiate. How many sided? It is 4-sided, called tetragonal. After fertilization, ovary will develop into fruit. After fertilization, ovules develop into there are 4 parts of a flower. What are the non-essential organs of a flower? These 2, calyx and corolla, are called non-essential organs of a flower. What are the essential organs of a flower? Androecium and gynoecium are called essential organs of a flower or reproductive organs of a flower. So reproductive organs of a flower means both androecium and gynoecium. Male reproductive part of a flower means androecium. Female reproductive part of a flower is gynoecium. Mature diathecus. Mature anther. Mature anther contains number of sporangia. Mature anther contains number of sporangia. We have to say 4 microsporangia. Number of locules, 2 locules. So this is bilocular. Whereas in young anther, number of sporangia 4 microsporangia. Same. Number of locules 4 locules. So that means tetralocular. 4 microsporangia present means it is so called tetrasporangiate. It is also tetrasporangiate. The stalk of the stamen is called what is the stalk of the stamen is called? What is the stalk of the stamen? Filament. Pollen grains are produced in pollen grains are produced in pollen sac, pollen chamber or microsporangium. Pollen grains are produced in which part of anther? Pollen sac or pollen chamber or microsporangium. Number of pollen mother cells, number of pollen mother cells in each microsporangium. In each microsporangium, number of pollen mother cells or microspore mother cells, that is many. Innermost layer of anther, innermost layer of anther. Innermost layer of anther means we have to say sporogenous tissue. Innermost layer of anther wall, we have to say tapetum. The layer of anther wall which contains many nuclei. layer of cells with many nuclei, that is tapetum. What is the nutritive tissue in anther wall? Nutritive tissue in anther wall. Nutritive tissue in anther wall. Fibrous thickenings found in which layer of anther wall? Fibrous thickenings in remember this is endothecium but not exothecium but not endodermis. Which cells expand radially and cells contract, lose water and help in descent? Means endothecium only. Multinucleated condition in tapetal cells. Multinucleated condition. Multinucleated condition in tapetum by which cell division? Which division cause cell is having many number of nuclei? That means mitosis. This is very, very important. Next one. Ratios. I am asking some ratios. Pollen mother cell is to microspores. Ratio between pollen mother cell and microspores 1:4. Ratio between pollen mother cell and microspore tetrad 1:1. Ratio between pollen mother cells and male gametophyte. We have to say 1:4. Why? Because each pollen grain represents one male gametophyte. One PMC produces 4 microspores. That's why each pollen grain or microspore later develops into male gametophyte. So 1:4. Microspore is to male gametophyte. Microspore male gametophyte ratio 1:1. Microspore is to male gametes. One microspore produces how many male gametes? 2. PMC is to male gametes. One PMC produces 4 microspores. Each microspore produces 2 male gametes. Here I am asking ratio between PMC and male gametes. So that is 1:8. How 8 means? One PMC produces 4 microspores. Each microspore produces two male gametes. Male gametes is to mitotic divisions, that is 1:1. That means for the formation of two male gametes, how many mitotic divisions required? 2. That means for two male gametes, 2 mitotic divisions occur. So that means 1:1. These are the different ratios. Microspore is equivalent to microspore, also called pollen grain, ploidy of pollen grain, ploidy, N. Mother cell of male gametes. Mother cell of male gametes. Generative cell. Exine of pollen grain. Exine of pollen grain is made up of exine. Very, very important. Exine of pollen grain made up of sporopollenin. Intine of pollen grain is made up of pectocellulose. That means cellulose and also pectin. Number of wall layers in pollen grain. Wall layers in pollen grain 2, that is exine and intine. Number of layers. Outer to cytoplasm of pollen grain. Number of layers outer to cytoplasm of pollen grain. How many layers? I am asking the layers, not wall layers. Layers means 3. What are those 3 layers? Outer to cytoplasm, cell membrane, intine, exine. Next. Pollen allergy caused by which plant? Pollen allergy caused by which plant? Parthenium. Commonly called carrot grass. Pollen grains are well preserved in a substance called pollen grains are stored in which substance? Liquid nitrogen at -196 degrees centigrade. Pollen grain viability. Pollen grain viability Pollen grain viability of cereals like rice and wheat. How much time? 30 minutes. Pollen grain viability of Rosaceae, Solanaceae, Leguminaceae. How much time? For months. So these are the few important points. Go through all these points once again. Okay, thank you very much for listening.